Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Two Worlds 2. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and I love that I never can see my eyes if I look at you like that. Okay, in the last episode we talked to Basil. No, never mind, we didn't. We talked to Yursk, and Yursk sent us down here to Jared. We also reported back to Valerian about Mirage's involvement and what's really going on with the murders, that it's actually someone systematically targeting Mirage's Veritas pipeline, so to say. And we've got to do something about that. We told Jared to bail together with his mother, and now we're probably going to report to Basil that we murdered the guy and made his corpse disappear like a good, you know, assassin would do. We also, just because, you know, because we kind of are infected with OCD, we just I don't know, a sense of having a sense of completionism. We also murdered his mother and made her disappear as well. It just turned out that way. I don't know how it happened, but it did. So why did we do that? Well, Risa came talk to us and she begged us to do this. So I don't know what's going on. Oh, I can't talk to you anymore. Well, guess you don't want to talk to me. Is that right? Well, let's talk to Basil, shall we?
My mistake.
Yeah, your mistake. I would say so as well. You have got to be fucking joking. I never get phone calls. Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, that's dumb. Hey, Basil, want to talk to me?
So, he's done then?
And the mother. As far as anyone will be able to tell, they left town during the night.
Well, aren't you a creative little prick? Mirage has taken quite an interest in you.
I thought no one sees him.
They don't. He communicates through a single agent. They call him Tongue, fittingly enough.
How can I find him?
Don't get ahead of yourself. I only brought you here to fulfill our arrangement. I simply thought you'd be interested to know what impact your actions have had as of late.
Can you tell me about Risa?
I see that my newest pearl got herself a new admirer. She came here a few weeks ago looking for work. When she came into my office, I just couldn't refuse, if you know what I mean. I could have arranged a meeting with her in a quiet place, but I don't think you have that kind of money.
The captain. Where can I find him?
Such information isn't so simple to acquire, even for myself. All I can do is give you his name. Falanan Neiman.
No wonder everyone calls him the captain.
It's not exactly native to this region, though neither is he. He owned a slaughterhouse in Chesnadar nearly a decade ago. When the Imperials began repurposing land without compensation, he fought back. They attempted to arrest him. He killed 3 guards with his bare hands. He's been recruiting men ever since. Just enough to mess with the status quo. Their so-called guerrilla tactics usually end up leaving us with more problems. They destroy shipments we plan to steal, kill guards we pay to walk away. But I have to ask, what's your interest in him?
It's personal.
A vendetta, then? I know the look. Couldn't stop you if I wanted to.
What can you tell me about the Tower of Fangs?
I can tell you that even talking about it has brought about the death of more powerful men than either of us. Some say he's protected by Gandohar himself. I know you have a death wish, but some things are worse than death. Rumors say that Captain is the only one ever to go inside. Then again, rumors also say he rides a horse made of crystal.
I appreciate it.
Likewise. Before you go...
Sorry, Basil, but...
Relax. It's simply an open offer.
What kind of offer?
I arrange fights from time to time.
Ooh.
You know, to entertain the locals. If you ever find yourself in need of extra auras...
Sounds great.
I'm listening.
The fights take place at the pit. The arena where the Brotherhood used to train. Speak with a run. Give them the phrase, You can swallow a pot of blood before you get sick. He'll know that I sent you.
Poison arrow skill book. I might have that already. But if not, I'll read that just for, you know, a sense of... Never mind, I have that. Just to be a completionist, so to speak. What else was there? We got 2,500 auras. Great thing there. And Risa. She probably wants to talk to us now. Or I would expect her to. If not, I don't know what I did all that for. Risa, are you seriously not talking? Okay, fine. She's ignoring me. This time I didn't bump my head. Jared? No, Yursk? It has a talking symbol, but he does not want to talk.
I presume you've had enough time to think it over? For only 50,000 Rs, a more comfortable future awaits.
Why the hell would I do that? I've
Some
got
time to consider.
a hideout on a faraway island with a very attractive looking
I
prophet.
wish you many unforgettable adventures.
Oh, unforgettable they will be. Who is, let me give the arena exactly. So you already gave me a flag. That's nice. That is what I'm gonna do in this episode because fighting seems like a great way to get me to make some friends.
Taller.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
tongue.
Forgive my manners. They call me Tongue. Perhaps you've heard of me. Knowing who you are, however, is what I'm paid for.
I know who you are.
I've heard you've been asking about the Tower of Fangs. Quite carelessly, I might add. But if you'd like a more definitive answer to such an ambiguous question, I'd advise you to follow me.
Follow tongue. How is that question even ambiguous? Oh, I know where you're going. There is only one way here. You take the lead. Look at that.
What's this?
Bunch of stuff is what this is. Also, should I summon a tornado in here? It seems like it would be worth. I don't wanna... There.
After you.
This is just a cage. That's a big surprise.
I must apologize for this perceived dishonesty.
Open the gate. Now.
Not yet. I'm afraid I cannot ask you to perform the task at hand without knowing you are competent enough to complete it.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mr. Mirage offers you information about the whereabouts of one Captain, who, as you probably already know, is the only one to return from the tower alive.
And what does Mr. Mirage want in return?
Nothing for the moment. Mr. Mirage offers this information as a sign of good faith.
Why the trap, then?
It's nothing personal, I assure you. Mr. Mirage is very ritualistic when it pertains to hiring new people.
Nice.
Do you still wish to learn where to find the captain?
Yes.
I very much do.
Then you'll find him with his party in seclusion south of here. Less than a mile to be more precise. He's built a camp within a small village there.
You mean the area that I couldn't go to
Inquiring
yet?
About the specifics with the rebels in the area. Now, back to business. Gentlemen, you may begin. Good luck.
There always seems to be a few more here to kill.
There's nothing... Oh, this has nothing to do with luck at all. Oh, I'm hitting tongue too. That's just gorgeous, isn't it? Thugs. He couldn't even watch it because he was blinded. That's the best way of fighting. He didn't even know what hit him.
Quite impressive. There's a slight theatricality to your methods.
I would say so.
What kind of test was this?
The kind you live to complain about, apparently. Which leaves me with the pleasure of announcing that Mr. Mirage would like to make you an offer.
What if I'm not interested?
While your hesitance might be considered measurably understandable, suggesting that Mr. Mirage isn't the type of person one should consider refusing seems in order.
What's the offer?
You've made several inquiries into a series of murders that recently took place.
I have.
Then it's safe to assume you know that 8 years ago, Mr. Mirage inherited control of Hatmandor's underground.
He cut his way to the top.
In a manner of speaking. Before Mr. Mirage received his inheritance, he was forced to remove Tors Daram, his predecessor. Several of his followers, however, refused to cooperate.
I heard. He had them killed. Their families as well.
Still think this is a woman.
After we cleansed Daram's residence, Mr. Mirage later discovered a stone left unturned. A boy. A son.
He wasn't accounted for.
Someone was silenced in his stead. Daram's nephew. The resemblance was striking. So close, in fact, that by the time we discovered our error, Daram's heir was nowhere to be found.
And now you think that he's...
Yes, this is Mr. Mirage's assumption.
And you want me to...
To correct this error, naturally.
And in return?
Money, of course. It's worth noting that the good faith he's shown thus far is extended to relevant financial matters as well. Furthermore, if you succeed, our interest in your services may prove to become much more consistent.
I'll do it.
Good. You should begin with Zask, the only remaining Daram loyalist left by both our target and our employer.
Why was he spared?
Mr. Mirage wisely assumed that if Daram's son returned to the city, he'd contact Zask. He's been monitored ever since, yet our assumption now seems flawed.
Then why bother?
We're simply interested in knowing if we missed something, so it is part of your task to discover this before our situation escalates. This is espionage, not an interrogation. Convince him to trust you. He owns a small workshop in Chesnadar. I pray that Basil hasn't overestimated your skill set regarding this matter. Best of luck.
You have got to be fucking joking.
It seems I have work to do.
It seems...
You have got to be fucking joking. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. Until next time, bye-bye. Alright, I cut that episode a little short, and I completely overreacted. We are still there.
Tell me more about the boy.
He had dark hair. His name was Daniel, though time has a way of rendering such trivial information even less relevant.
Tell me about Zask.
His appearance betrays his age in a least ideal fashion. While he's quite old, he appears ancient. He crafts armor and weapons from his workshop in Chesnadar. While we ironically make the occasional purchase from him, he's been reduced to filling large orders for the Empire. Not exactly ideal work for one who considers themselves an artisan.
It seems I have work to do.
It seems you do indeed.
Alright. For the moment, are you looting these guys? No. He wouldn't be. Because I'm looting them. Azraal's curse. Okay. You went up here. What is here? Just a random exit? Ah. Clever. Okay. We have a quest. We have those arena fights.
Hey, you. The commander told me to give you these keys.
Keys?
Yeah, keys to the gates. We cut off several parts of the desert because of the Varn infestation. Unfortunately, they've taken control of some of our outposts. Now anyone crazy enough to wander the desert needs these keys. Not to mention a big stick. Here.
Thank you very much, but the Varns actually were nice enough to, like, I eradicated all their buddies and they would just open the door on the other side to get some revenge. They could never do it, but still. Thank you anyways. I thank you for the sentiment. We have quests. We have a contact for fame. Where do we have? Elzorna is runestones. Chapter 1, Captain, elimination job, Babada. Last head. Why do I haven't given that quest back to the guy. Murder investigation, Mirage's identity. Eviscerating creatures, Brotherhood, the arena. We invested in the one guy and we gave him a lot of, like we gave him 1,500 auras. I wonder what happened to him. But for the moment that's not exactly important. I would like to go there, but first for clearancy, like I have made that mistake 10 times now, seemingly. For completion I will go back here and talk to the grave digger to get that quest done. Dagwa? Who knows who that is?
You're back! How was Hatmandor?
It was an experience.
Oh,
say the
I
least.
agree. But I'd much rather be burying Imperials than my friends. I received word that you made good on your promise. Here, take these auras. I hope it helps. I imagine you're eager to leave this godforsaken place.
Good doing business with you. Suppose I could always set up shop and learn a new trade.
Here, read this. The Grave Digger's Manual. The perfect guide. I learned everything I know from these pages. Oh, but you have to promise me you'll bring it back. It's got a lot of sentimental value.
Will do.
Hope it brings you as much joy as it has me.
That's the most item received. How to survive an undead assault. That's the most ridiculous. Who's
Were you
Dagwa?
able to find the smuggler's passage?
Ah,
I was. And thank you.
You're most welcome. Now, forgive me, but the children will be getting hungry soon. And I need to clear some space for this trap, if we're to have any hope of eating tonight.
I could give you meat. Oh, never mind, you don't want any meat. So, what's this grave digging business about? You gave me a book. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Gazan of Bayans. How to survive an undead assault, a helpful companion for gravediggers and grave robbers alike. For my mother-in-law. How to found funeral home, write condolences, sculpture tombstones, earn money. Found funeral home. My funeral home, the last meeting, was founded with a desire to see that the families of the area would be served with dignity, respect, and uncompromising personal service. My reputation has been built on these traditions, sustained through compassion and sensitivity, and respect for family values. My on-site embalming room offers families the peace of mind of knowing their loved ones are in good hands, and will not be treated like a piece of trash, as many funeral home owners and undertakers are inclined to do once the family is out of sight. Write condolences. Dear, acknowledge the loss, refer to deceased by name. I was deeply saddened to hear about the death of, express sympathy. I know how difficult this must be for you. You are in my thoughts and prayers. Note special qualities of the deceased. Was kind, gentle soul. He would do anything to help someone in need. Include your favorite memory. I remember one time. Remind the personal strengths and qualities. I know how much you will miss. End the letter with a thoughtful closing. May the gods bless and keep you and your family during this time of mourning. Sign name. ... Sculpture tombstone. A tombstone is normally carved from a single rock slab, then engraved and placed over the site of burial, where it will remain for as long as there is someone to tend the dead. During Ewer's career, I have used... I don't know what that word is, Ewer. I have used stones as follows. Field stones, the simplest markers for graves. Typical motifs include a symbol and the name and age of the departed. Sandstone, soft and carves easily, but with less longevity, depending on environmental factors. In some places, a sandstone marker can be so well preserved that individual chisel marks can be discerned in the carving, while others crumble to dust after only a century or two. Granite. Hard stone that requires a skilled hand to carve, leaving the letters, numbers, and emblems exposed on the stone. The ewer can create all kinds of motifs and artistry on the outlaying facade, very popular with the middle class. Now I know what a ewer is. Earn money. Working as a ewer and gravedigger for years has given me the rare ability to appraise the well-being of other people. That way I can decide on the fly how much a tombstone will cost and when it will be needed. Sounds morbid, but it isn't. It's a job like anyone else's and a necessary one. Of course, young gravediggers must avoid being tempted to give group discounts once they've acquired this skill. This will often offend clients, causing them to choose another business. Group discounts? Are you kidding me right now? Why did I... No, you can't do this. Game. Game. It gave me a skill point for reading that book. That's what the game just did. I feel ashamed. I feel also kind of good about myself. Which makes me feel more ashamed.
Welcome, welcome. Please.
So, do I have anything to sell? That I don't need. That I don't need. That I don't need. That's 4 rings. This one I don't need. That necklace is what I'm wearing right now. These I do not need. No. No. No, no, no. 250. Well, I'll take that money, but you shouldn't have given me that much. I get 180 for these two. Might as well sell that. This two, all these bows. And then we get to the good stuff. Okay. Now, just to remember that for once, I might as well sell this book. It's not... Oh, 120 for that. Zordahan's orders. Why do you pay me 40 for those? Craft your experience, upgrade your weapon. I cannot get rid of those. Gerard's journal, might as well. Alchemy handbook, I'll keep. Water Mastery skill book and Sorcery Artisan skill book, you can keep those as well. Pint of beer, I cannot sell that. Keys to the gates. Bunch of traps. Okay, just as a matter of fact, what are you offering me? You're offering Psyche and a harp. And numerous skill books, including... nothing I want. Alright, you also do not have a carrier card that I want.
And
Well,
remember to stop by our other location.
I'm glad I did that then. Let me actually... I have 6 skill points and 4 at... Yeah, I leveled up from Mirage, didn't I? Meaning I'll put 3 there. Now I can upgrade this once more. You have reached the maximum skill level. That's where I want it to be. Summoning... 2 summons. Max amount of carrier cards should increase that by 2. Because I'm getting better there. Incantation time, I've not been using that so much. Necromancy cards limited to 1. Modifiers limited to 5, but the damage modifiers sadly don't stack and I don't have 10,000 time modifiers. Water Mastery is useful. Fire Mastery is also useful. I've got Air Mastery so up and running, I don't need that next level. Not yet anyways. Resilience, I could go for that. Just to max it out actually. But is that worth? I think not. I still have 6 skill points? Wait. Didn't I? I maxed that. How'd I get another... I don't know how this works. Didn't I just have 4? No, I can't take any of those. Okay, alchemy I didn't put anything into. These are not... I'm not interested in those anyways. Like theft I might just put a bunch of points into. Locksmith, I've lately had a hard time doing these. Oh, you're giving... now my timer rings. Okay, I probably should end the episode soon. I completely miss... I'm not able to keep track of time if I restart recording 3 times during one. I've got a ton of shots here already. But I think we're gonna go into necromancy ones or summoning one. No, summoning is not that good. I guess I'll put 1 more into wisdom. Wait, what? No, that's alright. That's all. Yeah, I did do that. Okay. put one more into wisdom. I put one into fire. And this one I'll keep. I'm fine with that.
Nothing but the best wares.
Then, for the moment, I hope you enjoyed it. Let's save that as episode 50 again. Confirm overriding this existing save. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next episode as well. Until then, bye-bye.